avoid neck pain from sleeping. Now, if you have ever woken up with neck pain and you're wondering how this actually happened because you went to bed maybe relatively pain free or completely pain free, and when you got out of bed in the morning, you had pain in your neck. Now, you've not been doing any activity, any sitting in front of a screen, watching telly or your computer at the night in the nighttime, and you still have neck pain. So, what exactly is happening here, and how do you avoid this from happening in the future? So, let's discuss 4 tips today that will help you to avoid neck pain when you wake up or after sleeping. So, before we get into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids manage their spinal, that is, back and neck, and joint pains. I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle tips, tricks, hacks, and I talk about non toxic natural products that have helped me in my own pain journey, my own spinal and joint pain journey. Now, of course, I do this in a way that doesn't take away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? We don't have a big chunk of time to devote to managing our spinal and joint pain. Not everybody does, right? So let's get back to 4 tips, 4 easy tips to avoid neck pain from sleeping. Now, the very first thing is you need to know why you have this neck pain. So, I have covered this in another video. However, I will just briefly tell you it could be, of course, your sleeping posture. It could be something that you've done in the day. For example, sitting in a poor posture, staring at your screen with your neck all protruded out and not in a neutral position or posture. It could be n number of things. Maybe you've just started doing workouts at the gym. Maybe you carried a heavy bag and you were lifting something and you felt that pain in your neck. So anything that could lead up to this neck pain when you wake up. So, what are the 4 things you can do to prevent or avoid these neck pains? The very first thing is try not to sleep on your stomach. Now, I always recommend that people who are stomach sleepers try and sleep on their side or on their back. It is a gradual transition. Of course, you cannot suddenly start sleeping on your side or your back if you've been a stomach sleeper all your life. So if you are one of those who sleep on your stomach, your neck is going to be turned to either side. So of course you're going to get a pain in your neck when you wake up, if not in one night, at least a couple of nights, maybe weeks or months, and then you're going to start getting some aches and pains in your neck. So try and avoid stomach sleeping. Now, if you're looking for how to transition from tummy sleeping or stomach sleeping to a side lying or back sleeping position, so sleeping on your back, you can go to my YouTube channel. I have done a video on this recently. Or you can go to YouTube, type my name, Swati Prakash, followed by sleep, posture, or neck pain, or just posture, and the video will come up for you. All right, so going back, another thing that you should not do when you are sleeping is try not to put your hand under your neck. So suppose I am under your head, sorry. So suppose I'm sleeping on this side. Many people have this habit of putting their hand under the head. Now, why do we do that, right? So I can easily tell you don't do it, but then there has to be a reason why you do it, and then you have to address that reason and then give an alternative, right? Otherwise, eventually you will put your hand under your head when you're sleeping. Now, many people have this concept that they like to have a thin pillow or they sleep without a pillow. Now, if you are a side sleeper and you're sleeping without a pillow, the point of your shoulder here is on your mattress. So, suppose I'm sleeping on my left side, this point of shoulder is touching the mattress. However, my neck is away from the bed or the mattress. So, my neck is going to turn all the way here so that my head is supported on the mattress. Now, this gap from the shoulder tip to your earlobe should be filled with a pillow. So for me, my pillow has to be this thick if I'm lying on the side. So this is a very individual thing. If you're a broader frame, you'll need a thicker pillow. And of course, a thinner frame, you will need a smaller pillow. I mean, a thinner pillow. So if you use a pillow, there is absolutely no need to put your hand under your head, because with a pillow, the point of your shoulder is touching the mattress and the side of your head is touching the pillow. So my neck here stays in a neutral position. It is not tilted towards the bed. So try and use a pillow. Of course, if you're one of those who don't use a pillow, maybe again, it's a gradual process. You don't want to start off with a very thick pillow. or the pillow that you're supposed to have. So maybe you can put a few towels or roll up a towel or a sheet and then gradually increase the height of your pillow so that when you're sleeping, you do not tilt your head to one side. If you are a back sleeper, again, there is a bit of a gap that we have from the back of our head here to the upper back here. So, of course, your pillow won't be as thick, but however, you do need to have a little bit of a little thinner pillow if you are a back sleeper, and you need to have that sort of support. Otherwise, your head just rolls backward. And when we do this, there's a lot of compression on the cervical spine, on this neck, and of course, that can lead to pain. So, that was point number two. So, going on to the next point is, if you've had a long day, if you feel achy or soreness in your neck at the end of the day, or even in the middle of the day for that matter, I say end of the day because we're talking about sleeping, but if you feel achiness or soreness in the neck or cervical spine or the shoulders, this area of the upper back, try and use a cold pack before you go to bed. Of course, don't sleep off on that cold pack. You need to be awake to know if your cold pack is too cold. However, try and use a cold pack so that you ease the inflammation that has been created throughout the day. You ease that inflammation in the neck and shoulder area, and you can, once you've eased off that inflammation and you're sleeping on a proper pillow, you wake up, you will be able to see that change in the level of neck pains that you wake up with. Another thing is, if you, this is of course optional, but if you wake up in the morning, this is the fourth tip. So if you wake up in the morning and you still feel that your neck is really stiff, some people wake up in the morning and they feel that stiffness in the neck, and once they walk around, they take a hot shower, they feel much better. This tip is especially for those people. Try and use a hot pack when you wake up. Hot pack helps with easing the tension in the muscle, helps to relax the muscles. So if you wake up with a stiff neck or you wake up with pain in your neck, try and use a hot pack in the morning. If you don't have the time to use a hot pack, if you can't spare those 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, get into a hot shower. And if you're one of those who go to the gym, probably take out a few minutes and go into the sauna or the steam room and try and do some, basically apply heat around your neck and shoulder area. Along with this, if you can do some simple stretches or some simple movements of the neck, just looking towards the left or right, looking up and down, just a few movements to warm up that neck, just to keep the circulation going, that will be quite helpful as well. So, these were the four tips that we talked about to avoid neck pain from sleeping. Now, these are also applicable if you do wake up with neck pain. You're not just avoiding them, but you're actually suffering from neck pain when you wake up in the mornings. So, if you're looking for more simple tips and more, simple exercises that you can do, like the ones that I just told you very generalized exercises. But if you're looking for specific stretches and exercises that you can do for your neck pain, I have done a free training in my community. It's a free community. I will leave a link in the description of this video. You can join my community and access the free training on simple solutions to manage your neck pain. I also have a couple of other trainings like cervicogenic headaches, that is, headaches that originate from your neck, and lower back pain, ankle injuries, ligament injuries, heel spurs, etc. So basically, all the trainings have got to do with spinal, that is back, neck, and joint pains. So you can have a look at the community and see if that works, if these trainings work for you. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to my community is in my bio. Alrighty, if you have any questions, any comments on this video, please do drop them below and I will address them for you. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.